Hey guys, welcome back to Tamara Recipes. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I make some hard-boiled food with some saltfish and okra. So if you are interested in the video, stay tuned. So here I have some water in the pot and I'm going to prepare my hard-boiled food first. So you want to have some hot water, let it come out to a boil. I did add some salt though, and now I'm adding my slices of yam. Now I'm using yellow yam. You can always use white yam if you choose. Alright, now after I finish adding my yam, I'm gonna let it come to a rapid boil and then I'm going to add my dumpling dough. Now this is not a very detailed video, however I will leave the detailed video in the description box where you can check it out. Now guys, you want to form your dumplings into the shape and the size of your choice. Alright, also I am making some cornmeal dumplings. But what if you like the flour dumpling, then you could go ahead and just mix some flour with some salt and a little water to form the dough. But because I'm using the cornmeal dumpling, I added some cornmeal. Also, you could use some whole wheat dumplings as well. But for me guys, I love the cornmeal dumplings or cornmeal dumpling. May I work with, alright? So after you add the dumpling, let the water come up to a boil and then you want to give it a stir. Alright, so just cover it and let it cook until your yam is fork tender. Once the yam is fork tender, you know your food done cook. Alright guys, so to prevent my yam from oxidizing, I just let the water come up to a boil and then I just peel my yam, put it in the pot. Or while the water is coming up to a boil, then for you to peel the yam and put it down. But if you like to prepare ingredients first, then you could just add the yam into some lime or lemon or some vinegar with some water. So these are my ingredients to fry up my saltfish. Now boil my saltfish twice and allow it to soak. So each time you boil it, you want to remove that water. Then I want to put it into some cold water to soak it. Alright, so I have some okra, sweet pepper, onion, scotch bonnet pepper, tomatoes, and scallion. Now you can use any other fresh seasoning of your choice, but these are the ones that I enjoy using or enjoy in my food, so I'm not gonna add nothing else. Alright, so I'm gonna add some oil into the pot. Now I'm using vegetable oil. When it becomes, not very hot where it's gonna burn your seasoning, but you don't want to put the seasoning in the cold oil. Alright, so as you add your seasoning into the pot, you want it to start simmering. So I'm gonna add all of my fresh season except the okra, because guys, the okra cook fast, you don't want to add it as yet. Alright, so I'm just gonna add all of them, allow them to saute for about 3 minutes just to get out that nice flavor. And I use very ripe tomatoes, so it's gonna color the oil. Alright, so just give them a nice mix and don't fry them on a high flame because you don't want them to burn. Alright, so let's give them a toss because unlike my pot, they will stick to the pot. So I have to stir continuously so that they don't stick. And saltfish take a lot of oil guys, but you don't want to deep fry your saltfish. Alright, just use enough oil just to fry it up, but don't over add the oil. Alright guys, so after soaking my saltfish into some cold water after I boil it twice, I scrape the outer part, I deboned it, and then I break it into the pieces of my choice. But ensure that you remove all the bones guys, because you don't want to give nobody saltfish and the bowl full of bone. Alright, especially to a child. Alright, so after adding my saltfish, I'm gonna add some black pepper because I do love to add black pepper to my saltfish. But if you like, since you use the scotch bonnet pepper or the hot pepper, you don't necessarily have to add the black pepper. But for me, I like to add my black pepper. Alright, but don't over add the black pepper because I'm gonna add some on my okras as well. I love to add the black pepper on my okra, but you don't have to do that. But for me, I love give me okra look a flavor too. Alright, even though I'm gonna saute it with the saltfish and all of that, but I do like to add some black pepper. But that's just my choice guys, that's just my preference. So if you don't want to add any black pepper at all, if you just want to add it on your saltfish, then go ahead. Alright, so mix the saltfish nicely, let it simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes with your seasoning just to soak up all the flavor. And remember, toss it. Alright guys, because you don't want it to stay there cook and then it burn. So after that time has passed, I'm gonna add my okras. Now you can always cut your okra in the style that you like as well, or the shape. Alright, or cut it, or even the size though, because what if you want yours smaller? Yes guys, so I'm gonna add my black pepper as I stated before on the okras, and then I'm gonna mix it up and let the okra get some flavor from the saltfish and all of them seasoned there. Alright guys, but remember, when you soak a saltfish and you boil it, you don't want it to have too much salt, because you know too much sodium no good, but you want it to have a little flavor from the salt. Alright, so cover the pot, let it simmer for maybe about 3 to 4 minutes. But remember to stir it occasionally after that time has passed, guys, because you know you want your okra to cook. Alright, and I don't like my okra too crunchy, that's why I cook mine for that time. But what if you like yours crunchy, then you could do it like 1 or 2 minutes and then you put out the flame. Alright, so at this point my saltfish and okra is all done, so I'm gonna put out the flame and I'm going to dish some, and then I'll show you the end product. Alright, so I hope this video was useful, even though it's not a very detailed video. So at this point I'm gonna test the yam to see if it's fully cooked. Alright, so once you use a fork and the yam is fork tender, as I said before, the food is done. Alright, so my saltfish done cook and my yam done cook and my dumpling. Alright, so I put some on a plate and this is the end product. I really enjoy it because I love saltfish and okra with all boiled food. So I hope you will enjoy the recipe if you try it also, and don't forget to give me your feedback. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Take care guys, and go and bless up on yourself straight.